Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
It's real simple. Don't mix business with pleasure.
20 hours a day with Lauryn Hill. At some point, you step the boundary. You know what I'm saying? Now, what did that do for that core of the group? Does he blame you sometime like, man, like, why you
I'm
just
sure he
couldn't-"
definitely blamed me, you know what I'm saying? You know, where Pras was like, yo, man, Clef was the cancer of the Fugees. You know what I'm saying? Remember when he said that? Because at the time, you got to understand his frustration, though. You feel me? It was more like, yo, I really wanted this thing to work, and, like, you shouldn't have messed with the girl. Matter of fact, didn't I warn you about messing with the girl? You know, if I was to put it like in a metaphor, it's almost like I was in heaven and I was an angel. You feel me? And then God was like, yo, man, go to earth. And you see this woman here. Do not fall in love with her. You're supposed to help her through life with whatever she wants to accomplish, And he beams you to earth, you know what I'm saying? And man, a year later, man, you're like, God, man, I heard what you said, man, but this human being looked too beautiful let that happen. In the song, The Carnival, now everyone could go back and do their homework and pay close attention. At the time on the Carnival to say, I'm in love with two women, who is it going to be now? Clearly, this is what I say in the lyric. At that time, that's sort of like how I felt.
I never spoke about it, actually. So this is going to be the first time you felt the magic in the studio. Lauryn Hill walked out the studio, the Fugees is done. Quite sure what sparked it, but I think it was a collective thing, And then that day, she just was like, I'm moving out.
He talked about how him and Lauryn Hill kind of had there's like a love triangle. It was him, his wife, Lauryn Hill.
Okay.
And he mentioned that Lauryn Hill got pregnant.
Okay.
Did you know about all this happening?
Man, I was counting my money, man, to be honest with you. I mean, I know there was riff going around, but I was focused, man. I was focused on trying to get this money.
His triumph, and at the height of their success, the relationship between Lauryn and Wyclef began to spiral out of control, and the group started to fall apart. Wyclef described himself and Lauryn Hill as two outlaws in love in his 2012 autobiography, Purpose: An Immigrant's Story. He said, "We had fights on planes. We had huge fights. And a few times when it went down, she started swinging at me right there in the seats. People would scatter. We never got arrested, but we came close a few times in Europe." In 1994, Wyclef married his fiancée, Marie Claudinette, and although he was now a married man, his intimate relationship with Lauryn still continued. Lauryn became pregnant with her first child, Zion, in 1996, and according to Wyclef, she attempted to persuade him that the child was his. He wrote in his book that the moment he found out that Lauryn had lied to him about her son's paternity, something died between them. "I was married, and Lauryn and I were having an affair, but she led me to believe that the baby was mine, and I couldn't forgive that," he wrote. For Wyclef, the betrayal was simply the straw that broke the camel's back. He admits that his chaotic relationship with Lauryn Hill, coupled with the paternity drama, caused the Fugees to split up. According to the narrative given to the media at that time, each member of the group stated that they wanted to work on individual projects, and that the challenges of fame were the reasons for their split. But it was later confirmed by Wyclef that the tumultuous relationship between himself and Lauryn was the real cause. Wyclef also disclosed that he made the decision to be honest about what caused the Fugees to disband in order to find some closure. He explained in an interview with MTV News that he has accepted his wrongdoing and that being an adolescent and being kind of cocky were contributors to his unruly behavior back then.
I think when Lauryn was like 15 or 16, I gave Lauryn a call. And I said, Lauryn, because I knew Lauryn could sing, and I knew she was with a group called the Fugees. And it baffled me, because I know Lauryn can sing. And I called Lauryn and I said, Lauryn, what are you doing? I said, why aren't you doing a solo album? Why aren't you going to do something, you're a singer and you have such a beautiful voice and you have such an inspirational voice. People would love to hear what you have to say. And she said to me, Whitney, I'm a Fuji and I'm a Fuji forever. I'll never forget that. And it's funny because she's Lauryn Hill.
What's up, family? Well, you heard it straight from Wyclef. Don't mix business with pleasure. It seems that happens a lot in the music industry, but you got to keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind when you're doing business. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no brothers in business. It's just the music business, and that is what it is. Make sure you hit like, and before you go, drop a comment and let me know what you think about this relationship between Wyclef and Lauryn Hill. And I'm going to leave you with this old video from the 90s of them, and you can kind of see some of the relationship starting back then.
This is the Fugees refugee camp.
And who are you, madam?
I'm El Boogie, thank you. And
Wyclef Preacher's son.
This is Pras Michel.
Yeah. What's up?
We're gonna check out Nappy Heads. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, Mona Lisa.
On Rap City, baby.
Who else we got?
We got my man Busta Rhymes. Do the music for the people. You can, alter your music around to cater to the mainstream. We just do our thing. If the mainstream people get into it, big up, you know what I'm saying? But we just keeping our music to what we feel is our own sound, for the people around our way.
Pras is the executive producer. He deals with most of the business ends of it, but as far as the beats, we basically handle that, to the fullest.
This guy is the man, he plays like, 30, 40, 50 different instruments. He even plays the
chill.
The accordion.
Chill. We always loved live music, so we just grew up, listening to it. So we just wanted to bring the level on stage where you would look at the show and be like, yo, this is a fat show. You wouldn't be like, yo, this is a nice rap show. I think that we're looking at it and we're saying, yo, you're getting more than your money's worth. You're not just getting a dat. But I feel like 96, 97, the level of rap productions on shows are going to definitely go up, and you're going to be getting a better, definitely a...
Standards are higher. Yeah. Show standards. Plus, we grew up seeing, rock bands perform, Patti LaBelle rip it, you know what I mean? And, even the old school hip-hop artists, they had better showmanship. So we just wanted to take it there, definitely take it there and give the people who, patronage, people who supported us, we want to give them something back in return.
I like the phantom, slang you like the bird, doing you never heard sometimes. Look from the suburbs, word to God.
This is the Fugees back at ya, on Rap City. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce to you
next video.
One of the funkiest videos, I might add.
Yeah, the dopest video.
What's the name of it?
Vocab.
And you know what else is kind of fat?
What is that?
That
Cell Therapy,
oh,
Goody
okay, that's the funky video you were talking about. Yeah, check out the Goody Mob.
Definitely.
The score is metaphoric for like settling the score. That's what it means. We got a couple scores to settle. We got, some scores with the critics who thought that we should disband for nonsense reasons. You know what I mean? It's given the audience a consistent version, an up-to-date version of the Fugees sound. If you listen to the original album, it was 2 years older when it was released. It was already 2 years done. And so we had to release the remixes, and a lot of people thought the remixes and the live show was inconsistent with the album. So we gave them the score to let them know the updated version of the Fugees and, in all our Fuginess.
See ya. Hope you had a good old time. No, but what was you just singing right now?
Ooh la la la, it's the way that we rock when we doing our thing.
Yeah.
Ooh la la la, it's the natural law only Rap City can bring.
Yeah.
Ooh la 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 la. So we sing.
Yeah.
This has been the Fugees on Rap City.
Yeah, refugee camp. See?